What is up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here. Welcome to episode 22 of the Linton Hotspur story. We are now into the first third of the season. It has gone well. The last couple of games haven't, but we've had a good enough start. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at some transfers, as the director of football did go a little bit nuts, which also confused me considering it's after the window closed. However, I didn't realise that there was actually a loan window. The loan window closes at the end of September, even though the main window closes in September, in beginning of September. So he's brought in four players: Kieran Hopkinson, 16-year-old right back from Linlithgow Rose. Um, he wasn't doing too badly, though he has just recently sent off, so that was great. We've got Lee Robertson, an attacking midfielder from Harriet Watt. Again, not too bad, but I might have to in the future. So I'll see what happens in like January and maybe next year with him. But if he carries on like this, I may take off once the window closes. I may stop him because they're not great, to be quite honest. We got Steve Armstrong, an attacking midfielder from Partick Thistle, actually, which isn't too bad. But the only problem is our attacking midfielder is doing really well at the moment. And then the final one, Kilton Paranama, who is a right winger or striker from Cali Braves. So yeah, we didn't send anybody out at all. A lot of players are on loan listed, but it was done literally just before the window closed, so it was a little bit late. So it's a little bit silly, to be honest. But let's have a look at the fixtures. You'll see they've gone really well. We beat St Andrews, as we saw in the cup. We actually lost to 2-1 at Kilcardy and Dysart. Cameron Jack actually put them 1-0 up. A Stephen Black pen, 10 minutes from time, actually gave us a 1-1 scoreline at half time. They did have Danny Tate sent off with 11 minutes to go, but they then came up with the winner in the 92nd minute through Reg McLaren. We then came back with a 5-2 thumping of Dunbar. Stephen Black again in the 15th minute. Josh Cooper just 7 minutes later putting us 2-0 up. And then Liam Strong in the 28th minute actually had us 3-0 up at half time. Robert Thompson actually pulled one back in the 51st minute to make it 3-1. But 2 goals in 60 seconds from Liam Strong put us 5-1 up. Robert Thompson then got sent off just 6 minutes later. Aidan Duffy did pull one back for them with 9 minutes to go, but we ended up winning 5-2. We then followed that by beating Livingston United 2-1. Mark Malloy, just 7 minutes before halftime, actually put them in front. But then Jordan Armstrong in the 72nd minute and an Adele Allen penalty just 3 minutes from time gave us the win. We then beat Irvine Meadows 6-2 in the Scottish Challenge Cup second round. Dale Allen scored in the 4th minute and then again in the 10th minute to have us 2-0 up in just 10 minutes. Martin Baird actually made it 3-0 in the 24th minute. 6 minutes later, they did pull one back to make it 3-1, but Lewis McAllister thumped in a header 6 minutes before half time, and then they had Harry Patterson sent off on the stroke of half time, and we went in 4-1 up. They did pull one back just after half time through Drew White again, but then a Ross Johnston penalty and then a Campbell Knight goal 3 minutes from time ended up giving us a 6-2 win. We then went to Forfar Athletic in the cup and lost 3-0. It was 0-0 at half time, actually. We weren't doing too badly, but Andrew Winter penalty in the 52nd minute gave them a lead. They then actually doubled the lead in the 74th minute again through Andrew Winter, and then Darren McKenzie scored with 5 minutes to go to give them the win. We then came back and beat Glenrothes 5-3. You know it's going well when you beat Glenrothes despite losing 9-2 and 7-2 in previous games. Martin Baird actually put us 1-0 up. Joe Balfour actually equalised for them in the 17th minute. But in the 31st minute, Lewis McAllister scored another goal to put us 2-1 up. Dale Allen, just 3 minutes later, actually made it 3-1. And then Cameron Tomaszewski in the 37th minute actually made it 3-2. And we actually went in 3-2 at half time. but Lewis McAllister in the 50th minute made it 4-2, and then Josh Cooper made it 5 just a couple of minutes later. And then Ben Jablonski did score for Glenrothes in the 92nd minute, but we held out to take a 5-3 win. We then beat Mid and Handel 2-0. Del Allen in the 69th minute, and then Lewis McAllister just 1 minute later to give us a 2-0 win. We then exited the East of Scotland League Cup 3-1 to Wilburn Juniors. Jamie Newton actually put them 1-0 up in the 8th minute. And then that's how it was at half time. Ben McChrystal actually equalised, didn't equalise, sorry, he put 2-0 just after the hour mark. We did pull one back through Patsy Breen with 13 minutes to go. When Daniel Duffy, no, we didn't actually. Daniel Duffy made it 3-0. We did pull one back, but that's how we exited the cup. We then actually beat Ross Syth in the King's Cup 5-3. Josh Cooper put us 1-0 up. Troy Cooper then made it 2-0. And Jordan Armstrong actually made it 3-0 in the 36th minute. We then had massive laps, as on the stroke of half-time end, Jay Hendry actually made it 3-1. And even before half-time whistle, Shea Irvin actually made it 3-2. And they then levelled it up through James Scobie in the 52nd minute. However, 2 goals in 60 seconds, one from Josh Cooper and one from Del Allen, gave us a 5-3 lead. And then Mark Clark getting sent off for them ended up with it being a 5-3 win. We then followed out by beating Hart Hill 4-1. Del Allen in the 22nd minute plus 1-0 up. Stephen Black just 2 minutes later made it 2-0. 6 minutes later, Liam Strong made it 3-0. And then on stroke of halftime, Del Allen scored again to give us a 4-0 lead at halftime. Matthew McDonald in the 68th minute pulled one back for him, but it was all over by halftime, and we gave a 4-1 win. Unfortunately, it's gone a little bit wrong since then. We lost 3-0 to St Andrews. Craig Hanray in the 17th minute, and then Sean Linton on the half-hour mark gave him a 2-0 lead. And then Craig Hanay in the 62nd minute made it 3-0 for us to suffer our first league defeat in a few games. We then made it back-to-back league defeats, losing 3-1 at top of the table Stonyburn. A Jacob Long penalty in the 30th minute actually gave him a 1-0 lead. We then had Hopkinson sent off just after David Ingham actually put them 2-0 up. Cammy Fraser pulled one, made it 3-0 for them the first minute. We did pull one back through Del Allen, but it was too little too late. And we lost our second league game in a row. And then the final game was a 2-1 defeat to Abbey Vale in the Cup. Josh Cooper actually puts 1-0 up in the 10th minute. And then in the 65th minute, Mackenzie Williamson made it 1-1. And then Craig Cook in the 97th minute gave him a 2-1 win. That game was really frustrating. So was Stonyburn as well. Actually, I'm not sure if it was Stonyburn or St Andrews, but we just were not taking our chances in these games. It's also frustrating as I actually, not surprisingly, I actually came off after the Hart Hill game for a while. But this is how the league looks. We are 4th, just 1 point behind Edinburgh College. We got Barnas Athletic, who are 1 place below us in this game today, and away again. So we're not doing too badly. We are 4th in the table. Chance of promotion, but obviously we need to pull our finger out after losing 2 in a row. Our main issue at the moment is finances. As you can see, we are losing a lot of money. We are actually down to 1,000 at the moment. Projection is to be £8,000 in debt by the end of the season. Hopefully we can get some decent sponsorships, and then who knows, we can maybe push for a promotion. But what we'll do is we will get on to the Boness game. I think one good thing as well is we are out of a few of the cups. We've only got a King's Cup left. We did used to have I forgot Liam Strong was injured. What was it called? Ewan Smith. We did used to struggle with oh Jesus Christ, what's it called? Okay, that's getting changed. Fitness. We did used to struggle with fitness whenever we played well in the cup because of how close they are to start the season. But yeah, get his bonus game going. Really need something out of this game due to the real issue of our form recently. Oh, let's change that to that. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how the season's going so far. Oh, we did change. I can remember. Armstrong is going to get over. No, he's going to play the Breen. That was a terrible ball. So McTeer picks up to Smith, who turns eventually to McDougall, to Breen. Cairns, who plays out to Armstrong, who plays it into Breen. Black hits it, hits the bar, and they clear it. That was a shot out of nowhere. But we immediately get a highlight from the throw-in. Smith is tackled but wins the ball back. Plays it to Armstrong with a terrible ball. And they're now hitting us on the break. And we give away a penalty. Jesus Christ. McAtee got booked from that penalty. Come on, Gibbo. Damn it. Here on the break, giving away a penalty. First shot of the entire game. And of course, I scored by a minimum penalty. We lose the ball. Poor touch. Can we get... No, we're not going to get a foot in. He's through, but he puts over. So there's another highlight. This time they start with it. Can we get the header? We can, and we win. Baird. Another poor touch. We miss the header. And keeper saves it. What is going on? Can't even control a ball at this moment in time. We miss the header. They get a corner. Short corner, which they swing over. And it gets put out. And that's the highlight. Really need to sort ourselves out here. Just losing the ball. Missing headers. Giving away a penalty. We started well as well. So the ball goes over. The cleaner's no one in the box for him, but it gets in right. Hits the post and we clear it. Gotta be honest and say we're lucky to only be 1-0 down after that. Take off him because he looks like he's going to get sent off. McDougall's coming off as well because he looks like he's going to get booked by the looks of it. Bear in mind his absolute disgusting lunge in one of the games last year. So Armstrong to Baird to Cooper. Plays it to Black. We managed to swing out to Smith. Cooper. Oh, I thought he was going to give a penalty then. They're breaking now. But McAllister should hopefully clear that up. Plays it to Black. To Breen. Into Cooper. Back to Breen. That wasn't Breen. That was Black. To Breen. To the keeper. Off. Worry there. Black to Armstrong. Plays it down to Cooper again inside. We've got Gibson. Plays it through to Allen, who I think is offside. And he is. Bollocks. Breen to swing over the free kick. No, okay. And there it gets in there. Dale Allen scores. And he has got a knock. I might take him off even though he's just scored. Yeah, he wants to come off, so he's coming off for whoever that was. Patty Breen. But before that, he's managed to equalise for us. Please don't tell me we got a kick-off highlight. It got cleared for a corner. I think it's just because I forgot to pause it, to be fair on that one. Going to take off Armstrong because he looks knackered. I would take off Breen, but he's having a good game. So we are into the last 10 minutes. Now we're into added on time. 4 minutes of added on time. Get a feeling that's going to be it. And it is. Stop the row of defeats, and to be fair, we were 1-0 down. So I'll take a point from that. It's moved us up into the top 3, mainly because Edinburgh College didn't actually play. But yeah, that's and he's out for 3 weeks. This is one thing I really don't get with this game sometimes. This game and the last game, Strong and Allen have both got injured, but not injured enough to come off, like game-wise, when a game like does it for you. But then they're both out for like a couple of weeks. I don't get it sometimes. But next, we will be back for the game number 20, which will be Glen Roths. Hopefully we can carry on with pick our form back up, get ourselves back out there to get back on the run that we were on. But yeah, it's going well so far. We are obviously 12 points clear of Blackburn United in the bottom 3, and then 6 clear of Newtown Grange in 11th for the cup position. But yeah, let's see how this goes. But until then, guys, leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, and as always, take it steady.